Shavua Tov, everyone. Welcome to Till's Tell Stories for Saturday night. The title of this week's video is A Volunteer Mitzvah Path to Salvation. I adapted it from one of the English books of Baba Sali stories, but which one I don't remember, and it's not in my possession at the moment. I apologize. Rabbeinu, please help us. Our brother is a soldier in the army, and he suddenly went missing. Baba Sali listened carefully as the soldier's distraught family poured out the story to him. The army sent out search parties for him, but they haven't found anything. And now so much time has gone by, the army generals are talking about stopping the search. We suspect that our brother was kidnapped by terrorists, and that maybe he's not alive anymore. They broke down in tears. Rabbi Yisrael Abu Katsera, known as the Baba Sali, was born in 1890 in Tafililet, Morocco, and he passed away on the 4th of Shvat in 1984. The 4th of Shvat starts tonight and tomorrow, and is tonight and tomorrow. He was born to one of Morocco's most illustrious rabbinical families, and from a young age he was renowned as a sage, miracle maker, and master Kabbalist. In 1964 he moved to Eretz Israel, eventually settling in 1970 in Nativot, the southern development town he made famous, and where since 1984 his tomb has become one of Israel's most visited pilgrimage sites. A number of collections of stories featuring him have been published, including at least 3 in English that I know of. To everyone's surprise, Baba Sali did not look saddened. To the contrary, his face shone with light. He signaled to his attendant to come, and then instructed him to set the table with pastries and fruits and drinks, all kinds of each, many kinds of each. Come, eat something, he told the family members, and don't worry, everything will be all right with God's help. Well, they weren't in the mood to eat and drink, but having no choice, the family joined Baba Sali at the table, and each took something. Just as they were beginning to relax, a strange thing happened. Baba Sali raised a cup in his hand and announced loudly, "V'nakeh v'lo yanakeh." Now, this is the 13th of the 13 attributes of divine mercy, which we invoke on fast days and during Seder Shemei Tshuva, Rosh Hashanah, and Yom Kippur, and the days in between. The family, and during Slichot. Literally, it means he will cleanse and he will not cleanse. What does this mean? So we interpret it to mean God will cleanse those who do tshuva, and God will not cleanse those who do not do tshuva, repentance. The family looked at each other in puzzlement. What did Baba Sali mean by saying this now? What was going on? No one dared ask this question aloud. No one wanted to challenge him. After a while, Baba Sali turned to them. You can go back home. L'chaim tovim v'lashalom, to a good life and peace. With God's help, you will see salvation. Then he repeated the same words as before, loudly. V'nakeh v'lo yanakeh. He will cleanse, and he will not cleanse. With lighter hearts, they returned home, waiting to hear good news. 2 weeks passed, 2 weeks of tension and fear. Then one morning, they received the joyous news from the army. Their brother was alive. He indeed had been captured by terrorists and kidnapped by terrorists and held captive in a secret hideout, but somehow he managed to escape. He was currently being checked by a doctor and debriefed. After that, he would return to his family. The same day he came home, the family, together with their newfound brother, came to Baba Sali's home for an emotional Sudat Hoda'ah, meal of thanksgiving. My son, Baba Sali said to the soldier, tell us about the good deed that you do in secret, which no other person knows about. At first, the soldier tried to avoid answering. No one else knows about, meaning except for Baba Sali. At first, the soldier tried to avoid answering, but when Baba Sali continued to urge him to tell, he revealed that every Shabbat, every Friday afternoon, he would clean the shul in Petah Tikva where he lived, without anyone knowing about it. Baba Sali's face lit up. You should know, it was this mitzvah, this good deed that protected you. He told the soldier, V'nakeh, he shall cleanse, he shall clean, lo yanakeh. In the merit of your cleansing the shul, you were watched over. Amazing. In the merit of Baba Sali, whose Yortzeit is tonight and tomorrow, Sunday, and of Rebbe Zusha, whose yortzeit was yesterday, Friday, Erev Shabbat, and of the 6th Lubavitcher Rebbe, whose yortzeit is this coming Shabbat, which is also the date of his son-in-law's ascension to be the 7th Rebbe. May their combined merit protect all our soldiers currently on the battlefield or waiting to go to the battlefield, and all the rest of the Jewish nation. Shavua Tov v'Chodesh Tov.